this is what I'm saying, like when I'm talking about how it's not black and white, there's so many other issues, and usually when there is one issue, it's not that issue, it's stemming from something else. And I guess what I wanted to talk about in this podcast is all of our friends, family, and clients, like, look at your dogs from the outside point of view. Look at what's going on. You see the issue, identify the issue, and then look at other things that are going on. Another great example, Linus. We've talked about Linus and the pugs on Instagram, Pugs in a Pit. Recently, Mom just texted me saying that every single night Linus is humping Meatball. Duh. I don't know how I just forgot his name. His cutest name ever. Which is not normal, which is not something that he's done before. So this is definitely new, and I find it interesting that it's the boy on boy and not either of the girls are getting messed with.
Well, which one licks his butt?
Dallas, so it has nothing to do with that.
If you think it'd be Dallas.
What I'm thinking is they do play. Those are the two that play, and they play rough, but they're fine. No one ever gets hurt. But I'm thinking, and I'm like texting her, I'm like, all right, so when does it happen? How long does it happen for? Can you break it up? Do they listen? Or does he listen? And is it every day? And she said, oh, good. She didn't even think about these things. You have to ask yourself questions. How often is it happening? When does it happen? Is there a trigger? You can see when I come home and it's craziness here, it's when I come home.
Right.
So it's those things. It doesn't happen just randomly throughout the day. So I asked her, I said, when does it usually happen? She said it's usually between 4 and 8, which most people know. We call that the zoomy hour. It's when all the energy from the day did not get released with play or whatever, and they work during the day. So usually that hour is pretty active for most people. And I said, didn't Rob just go back to work? And she was like, oh my God, yes. He was off for like 2 or 3 weeks. So they're so spoiled right now. They're so used to him being home. And usually his schedule is like 6 a.m. to 9 at night.
Wow.
So they were like so excited that he was home. And now that he's back to that schedule, they're probably like, what the hell is going on? Especially Linus, who prior to being adopted did not have a stable home. So when I told her this is probably what's going on, so we're pinpointing. This is anxiety. He's frustrated. And that's where it's coming from. Now we have to figure out how to fix it. Because Rob can't quit his job. So, that's not possible. So I said, do you spend any one-on-one time with him? Like a solo walk? She's like, no, usually we take them, one of us will have 2 and the other one will have 2. And I'm like, listen, because Rob's not home. Take him for a half an hour walk by himself. No other dogs. This is Linus, the one who's humping. Take him for a walk by himself, and he does play outside, but we know that's one of his issues. He plays too crazy with the ball. He gets too fixated. So we want to break him of that. So we don't want that to be what we're using as his regular exercise. I want him to spend time with Mom on his own, get a little solo attention, and then also get exercise. So he's working himself out. She said it has decreased 80%.
Wow. And
I told her to use look and touch. When it went you have to catch it.
Yeah.
Like he can't be in the throws.
No.
when
it's a lot harder to.
Exactly. So I said, really, when you think it's going to happen, like kind of set yourself up. If you're in the kitchen, because the way that their house is set up, she can see from the kitchen. So, make sure you're not like in the bedroom and they're outside doing their thing during those hours. So 80%, I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
Yes, without me even being there. So it's just like through text, I was able to give her, a little bit of help. These little things, they make big things. And people get very frustrated because they don't know what to do. But if you look at it from an outside point of view, you're able to see it a little bit better.